So, so good. So I'm doing this relatively quickly because there are a couple of things that could go wrong here. But if I'm looking into this microphone here, whoops, I'll continue that point in just a moment. Sadly, we've got a small glitch here. Yo, 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 yo. Something's seriously wrong. Need to do a little headphone check before I come back to you because looks like I just lost my main software. Two. Why do I not have a sound? I've got a fantastic sound inside. So let's kill all of this. Working. No sound card crash. And I'm going to explain what's going on so that you know what I'm trying to do. And while I can hear myself loudly now, you can't because you're coming from a microphone. Anyone watching is down here, and it's not a very good. All right, so you can see that maybe you can, but I've just had on cue, matter of fact, on total cue, I've just had complete software breakdown, and that's going to mean no, it's a complete restart. So I got to completely restart this. I'm not looking at a monitor over here, but let me see if there is a monitor. Because if there is, some way the monitor coming out, that my voice is muffled and you're not hearing me clearly. Looks like, I don't know, Mike, if Mike, I think I can see your name, so put a shout out to Mr. Mike Montero, one of my buddies, and I know Mike is very big into boxing, and yours truly is as well. But look, we've just had a collapse on a computer here. I'm just watching my hand. That seems to be working in relatively real time. So there's not a lot I can do in terms of the rehearsal, but what I was going to do, and it wouldn't make any difference, because this isn't going to sound like the guitar that I'm hearing, because I'm hearing the sound coming straight out of this. I'm hearing the sound coming straight out of a mixing desk, and this is like an electric guitar with a lead coming into this desk over here. So the signals in the headphones that I'm wearing, you know, are much much kind of clearer than what you're hearing from a microphone that's just about where my hand is now. That's where it's coming from. And what I'm going to be trying to do today, because that's pretty much out of tune. I know you can hear that a little bit. A little rough. Completely tuned to my tuner, which is just here. Now I'm looking at two faces right now. So again, I'm talking that microphone, but I'm looking at two faces. One of them is a guy called Steve. I can see you there, young Steve. He's wearing black rimmed glasses, and he's in real time. Mike, you seem to be holding your oft-used the broadcast mic, and Steve, I can see you moving in real time, so I know you're there. I'm just going to tune up. As you can see, if you just tuned in, I've got to wait for this whole system here to do a close down and a reboot, and that's not about to happen in the short term. A little technical thing, just so you, if you are listening, I know there's a Skype message coming, but I'll just stay away from that at the moment because I'm trying to tune up the guitar, and it's there's a fair amount of volatility in this stage. What I wanted to say, this portal on YouTube right now coming out from here, and you can see in the background there is just nothing, but I've got like a film studio in that area, and one thing that is going to be great is that I can record from my main computer. Now that's not closing down, it's in a lock mode, so I'm just going to do the old PC, you got to kill it, you got to kill it, because it ain't going to happen. And I got to wait for a reboot, so I'm going to get, and I hope that that's coming up right now. That's conflict software and hardware. The computer system has been. Now, I'm going to keep playing because what I wanted to do, shit, I've lost it. So now what am I going to do? Jesus. Yeah, killed it, and now we can come back up again and try and open it up. All right. So what I wanted to do today anyway, and I'm going to just keep rolling because for me personally, I'm getting an idea right now what it's like. Blurry camera. It seems to be doing a lot of ghosting as I move my hand across. So movement is not something you can do with this particular cam, which is, to be fair, it's a $5. And it's going back around that start windows. Normally, yes, please. Why did you crash in the first? So that camera is like a, it's not really the best camera, but I've got other cameras to do that shit on. I'll take a moment because I know that I'm not doing anything constructive, so I'm going to take a moment to just talk to myself, but I'll just have a look at what Steve's got to say over here. See if Mike got it on in. Looks like you did, Mike. Cool. That's a cool to Mike out there, and Steve is out there on Skype. It's freezing. Just let me, Mike, if you're online still, I just want to get a response. It looks like freezing and doing about 2 frames a second. And now, Mike, if you're there, Steve, I can see you right now, but I don't know if this is a question, not a question, but something that I wanted to put out to Mike, is that sound at the moment is coming from this system that's in front of me that you can't see, but that the audio that I'm actually going to be hearing, as particularly as I talk into this microphone, is coming from a bunch of effects that I've got connected to this computer system and to this mixing desk. So basically what in the future that I'll be doing, and when I'm doing live shows, like coming, let's say I'm doing a live show that's coming out of the bar, for example, where I'm playing tonight, the sound will come from the mixing desk, pre-mixed, pre-produced to some extent, be put straight into a computer going directly as a feed straight through to YouTube. Whereas anyone without a sound card that's for recording purposes, they're just going to have whatever sound they've got, whatever little microphone they've got, or the computer mic. So it's as easy as that to do. So for example, as I play this, it's a little bit out of tune. So what I'm going to be doing as I rehearse this song, you're going to hear a pretty flat sound. That's what you're going to hear, just and then I heard myself today, still feel here. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. A needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. I tried to kill it all away. I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. And I know goes away in the end. You could have it all. My empire of dirt. But I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I will of thorns on my last chair. It's full of broken thoughts, yeah. No one can repair. Beneath the stains of time, we feel him disappear here. You are someone else. I'm right. What have I become? A friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. You could have it all. My empire of the hurt. But I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way. All right. So, I mean, I just played that out because I was just getting in the character. Let me just check out. I know I could see Steve moving his head from side to side and in pretty much real time, but Mike, you come up as uh, um, I can hear your audio pretty clear. My blue cool. This is the part I like. This is fucking awesome. I need to get a camera and a Mike. From the boxing point of view, man, because I know where you do the fights and all the broadcasting and shit like that. You're right smack bang there live, and you've got wireless in the room, which log into your account. I know Steve, you're hearing this as well, so there are multi-purposes. Shooting advertising, but there might be something real in terms of real time broadcasting, if you know what I mean, in terms of adverts and shit. So Michael and Steve and Michael, the two guys that are watching right now. But yeah, look, awesome. In terms of the fights, Mike, I couldn't help but think of you on this one if you're still listening right now because, you know, like you're there, you're ringside, you can take it all, it can be streamed out. And you, as far as I'm concerned, you don't need any rights to do interviews and shit like that in terms of the broadcasting rights for the fight. So you bring me up to speed on that one. But just seeing boxing, like interviews as fighters are coming, let's say they're coming management, whatever, or leaving the ring, you get an interview with them, and it's streaming out live, and they know that it's streaming out live, and they're hitting, I don't know, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in real time. It's kind of a good thing. So yeah, that's what I've been talking about with the live streaming. Now I'll be doing this from a show. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight because I want to rig up a system. I need some time to get together. I don't know why I'm talking about this microphone because this is the one. But I need to clarify a couple of things with the bar that I'm using, and I want to use a much, 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 much better camera than the camera that I've got here. For example, if I'm not using like an iPhone or whatever, but if I was using an iPhone or a Samsung or a Nokia or any of that kind of shit, fact of the matter is those cameras are wicked. They're 1084s and they're doing some great like definition cast out. Anyway, so hey, listen, you guys, that's it from a little bit of a slightly out of tune guitar. And what you caught was a rehearsal that I'm doing of a song. I'm probably going to play the song tonight because I like the song. I played it in the past before, which is why I was relatively up to speed, but the guitar was a bit out of tune, as well my vocals. So just checking out from Dark Trunk. And Mike, the other thing is, just before I go, if you're still listening, one thing that's really cool here is that once I'm done here, consistent with other shit, with other software been around for a little bit of time, like Beetle software and what used to be Justin TV, that's now gone off the out of the ballpark, so to speak. They're somewhere else now. Is that you can capture this video is captured, it's streamed, it's captured at YouTube site. So whenever I'm done from here and doing whatever, and I want to go back and review whatever I've done, I can do that and go back in. And I believe you can make edits along the way. And certainly, if you can't edit within YouTube, you can just simply grab your film anyway and put it into third-party editing software for all the gaffes and shit that you come up with. You dudes, it's 2 p.m. It's 2:30 p.m. here in the ancient capital of Beijing, and I know you're in different parts of the world, so seeing you.